For those that have never watched a Celeste Time Trials event before, especially the Strawberry Jam edition now, players will have 2 hours to get the best sum of level times. So we first will have all players complete 9 levels, and then after that they can reset as much as they want to bring down their times to get the best sum of times. And whoever wants to tell me the levels, they can choose so now.
I got you. So from beginner, I believe we have Forest Path, Loopy Lagoon, Strawberry Orchard, and Switchtube Vista. And I think one more? Is there one I'm forgetting?
There is Troposphere.
Troposphere, yep. The one with the song that's playing right now. Banger. And from intermediate, we have Construction Conundrum, Logi Botany, and one I'm missing. I should probably pull it up.
Frosted Fragments.
There we go. Frosties. How could I forget?
Frosties.
What a
Frosted
banger.
Flakes.
And finally, we have one level from Advanced. Just one solo level, which is going to be Lethal Laser Lab. It'll be an exciting time.
The shortest level in there, so you may not see a whole lot of that, but you're going to see a great deal of everything overall. It'll be great. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this for a while. The idea was floated around pretty early on when Strawberry Jam was released, and we were just like, yeah, let's do it. Now it's here. Isn't it so exciting?
So excited. Okay, I believe we're going to be starting very shortly.
Let's go.
We got that 2-hour timer ready. Player streams are on the main stream. Should be just a couple seconds.
Yeah, we've got our first 4 players that we're going to be showing off. We're going to be showing off everybody who's going to be on the level or the player list, but yeah. As the countdown begins, everybody should have completed prologue and should be outside of a lobby.
Yep.
And I think we're going just about now. Okay, we're going in.
What off?
Let's
go.
Going in. And we're off. Now, I believe all players are required to do one no reset run of every level before they can get to resetting. So I think we're going to be seeing that now. Players are going to Forest Path.
You're going to be seeing every level before people start grinding down their times. So I don't know. There's still some chance to see good runs here for every level, because some of the shorter levels, Forest Path, Lethal Laser, you could just kind of high roll them and then never have to play them through the rest of the time slot. But it does not look like that might be the case for Wutpoo's security count right now, taking a couple of deaths, but in the lead in that race. Meanwhile, Spirity over there in Loopy Lagoon as their first option.
Yeah.
Probably wanted to get that out of the way sooner, which makes sense.
I think Loopy Lagoon is probably still my favorite level from beginner. It's just so sweet. No pun intended, by the
way. Yeah, Loopy Lagoon. Oh, it's Spirity resetting. Not actually.
Oh, not ideal.
Ain't no way.
I mean,
breaking the rules.
Technically we want people to do a no reset of every level, but I'm not faulting someone for resetting once if their mental is going to absolute shit.
Looks like one has finished a 105 Forest Path.
And the first
no reset run.
The first time I see in the time submissions tab is Gamer Shark submitting a 106 Lethal Laser Laboratories. So that's gonna be the first time that you see on this new module that was made as part of the new event UI. You can see improvements as they come into our time submissions channel.
Yeah,
so
doing the advanced level first, very based. I respect it.
So yeah, can see in real time who is in the lead for any given level and how improvements are going along for every individual player as they happen. And while we're getting entries in here now, we got Quan in first place on Forest Path. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, you can see
Again-
on the color scheme like which person is on first place or second or third. You see Quan, Cookie, and Woodpoo here with the colors gold, silver, and bronze to indicate their placement.
Again, huge shoutouts to Sleepy Dan and Crab for all the tech work. Just implementing all these modules that you see on screen.
Yep. And
Yeah.
now we see everyone doing Loopy Lagoon, your favorite level, Talia.
Yep. You love to see the quad Loopy Lagoon.
We will probably not see the quad Loopy Lagoon for a while, so
Yeah.
you definitely
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yep, enjoy
Alright,
it while it
Spirity has
lasts.
finished. 206. That's a pretty solid time.
That's not bad.
Also, here is another new thing. We can search on chapter leaderboards by ourselves, so we can see who finished Forest Path here. 8 people.
Let's go. I love Forest Path. Yeah, as we get more submissions in, we can focus on
Oh
those
my god.
level
That's a
leaderboards later.
145. That's a 145 no
145.
reset from secure
Okay.
account.
All right.
That is a
Lots of-
very competitive time. And also 149 from Whippo right next to them. It's just really impressive stuff all around.
Yep. For reference, Secure does have the world record with a 137 in that level, and being
Bino
just
storage.
a couple seconds off. Bino storage.
You
Let's
love
go.
to see
Bino
Bino
storage.
storage on CTT.
Another Bino storage. Oh my god.
So
It's awesome.
in Troposphere, in top level runs, as I was watching correctly, there are 3 Bino storages, I think. There might be a 4th, I'm not sure of, but getting into Troposphere, there's the 3 Bino storages to cancel the landing animation from being launched from the Battling Orb. So you'll see that probably a lot in the high level runs and probably some in the intermediate level runs as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's pretty useful time save if you can get the inputs.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's-
as you can see on the other screens, usually when you go up into a new screen, you'll get this very long animation of Madeline landing from the Battling Orb. But by doing Bino storage, which is a technique that's performed by, I believe, inputting a jump 1 frame after you interact with a Bino. Am I correct there? Is that right?
Yes. It's,
Okay.
it's- yeah.
If you do that, the game will do some weirdness, and essentially it will cancel out that state that you go into the next screen, which allows you to just be actionable immediately, which is, I believe, a not insignificant amount of time, even with pausing.
Yeah, and the skin that would put just left here, you see another, like, normally you would land here, but nope, he is just going up. And there it is not, you saw the Bino storage was not pause buffered, because you don't really have to pause buffer a jump, you just have to be outside the Bino interact like area.
Yeah.
And if you just dash and just slide off the platform in time, you also can get it like that. But that is a very niche way of doing it, which works in this level.
Alright, that's a sub 2 from secure account.
Nice.
Not even, just a 157.
That's
And
wild.
a very competitive time. We also see a big skip from Wetpo right here. Unfortunate. Hopefully he gets it second try.
Well,
There you
Spirity
go.
in the
That's a tight off-screen diagonal dash. Really impressive.
Spirity in the ending stages of Strawberry Orchard. I'm gonna get pranked so hard by saying this, I swear to God. So, funny backstory. Talia here did a run at GDQ of Beginner Lobby, and in the green room before her run, I got asked by Jackson Kevin how to say Orchard, and I said Orchard. while everyone else said Orchard, and I basically got ratioed on GDQ. It was great, and I'm going to never get over it.
All right. Ooh, we see a couple of Frosted Fragments time coming in, actually. Some intermediate levels.
Yeah, Frosted Fragments here. Big time.
Oh, that's how you do that, Skip. Go on, just doing that. I was trying to figure that out the other day, but I just like blind learned the levels and didn't do the dash pattern properly.
For
It
those
is-
who are... Oh, or you
If you're
finish your
talking
sentence.
about the corner jump near the beginning to skip the kind of door room, it is surprisingly lenient.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
for those-
couldn't figure out the positioning.
For those coming in late here, currently we are on the third volume of our Celeste Time Trials event, where players have 2 hours to get the best level sum of the 9 levels we currently have in here for Strawberry Jam, because it's Strawberry Jam's first anniversary. Currently, the players are still in the early stages where they have to do a no reset run of every level before they can reset to get the best and fastest time they are able to get.
Yeah, everybody is doing their patented no reset of every level now, so you'll see every level on the list at least once in these early stages before people start hard grinding their times down to improve.
Once most people get all the levels complete and actually get a total time, it should be a lot more interesting to see the competition going on.
Yeah, a lot of the early boards starting to fill up here, seeing some times submitted for Forest Path, Frosted Fragments, Loopy Lagoon, Strawberry Orchard seem like the most populated right now. Oh, Troposphere, never mind. But yeah, that'll be more populated as we get along. Oh, 2 people in
Switchtube Vista
Switchtube
specifically
Vista.
has a lot of really cool setups, or just these very niche skips. It's really cool if you just kind of pay attention to them.
Seeing the corner boost from Secure Account, or seeing the corner boost from Secure Account. I love Secure Account.
I think that's a 3-frame window, something like that.
I looked at it like 2 days ago. It's 3-frame if you hold jump at full height, but you can like let go jump and give yourself an extra frame.
Okay, that's not bad at all. And we're also gonna see a setup spike corner jump from Secure Account in the next screen, I believe. I think this is a strat that he himself found. Right here, I think? There we go.
Oh my.
This has a couple times, but it looks really cool. Wappo getting into Switchtube Vista as well, while Quan finishes Strawberry Orchard. Also doing that setup reverse demo hyper off the pipe. Actually sets itself up really well from a neutral jump from the pipe. It's kind of incredible how well that works, honestly.
It's just a solid like 5-second time save because you don't have to hit the switch. Really cool.
Yeah. And as we saw the question with what total time we are expecting here, Secure Account has some of total of 1440, I think, 1441. So like any low 15 is really good for at least him, and Security should also be like not forgotten here.
Would be cool to see a race of who can get the first sub 15 sum.
The Secure Account did a session, like a mock session last night, and ended up getting like 15 flat like sum around like an hour in, and then just sent Construction Conundrum for like half an hour straight. It was really funny. But yeah, it's anything you see that's in the like 15-16 range is going to be pretty high competitive for the early portion of this.
There we go. The screen's a little small, so I'm not sure if you caught it, but you'll definitely see it next time we see a Frosted Fragments run.
I love Frosted Fragments. So
yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite level in Intermediate, and for very good reason.
Never mind. We are going to instead see two construction. I love construction conundrum even more. Thank you, Flying. Shout out to Flying Ludicolo.
Shout out
Restreaming
to
this today.
Flying. Can we get
But-
the construction conundrum song queued up after this one? It's a very
my
peculiar song.
I
Oh, no.
love Jackhammer Jamboree. It's so good, actually.
It is unironically good.
But yeah, construction conundrum here. Probably my favorite level in the int lobby entirely.
Interesting.
Like, it's a really fun speed, or I guess not fun at high level, but like, it's hard, but it is like interesting in terms of like the way the strategy is applied. Because the way the level works is you have these crystals that change Madeline's like full dash inventory as she collects them. So like they're not one-time use type things. They like persist kind of. So you'll see when the man had collected that double dash crystal, her inventory turns into a 2-dash inventory, and that'll stay when she lands until she collects another one. And the name of the speed run is to get as many double dashes as possible and avoid the double jump crystals because they give you no dash. And that right there is a somewhat new strat, months old at this point.
It abuses a mechanic from actually the Everest mod loader, which has a built-in soft block prevention, and you can trick it to actually warp you directly to the end of that room, which actually saves a ton of time.
Yeah, it's like a glorified death warp, but with like freeze time of like 4 seconds or something, but it still saves like something crazy like 10 seconds just because you're skipping the rest of the room.
Let's go! Go to track. And yeah, as Seb was saying, in Construction Conundrum, the main mechanic is that the crystals change your full dash inventory instead of just giving you temporary dashes. So, for example, if Madeline has a normal dash inventory, as in 1 dash, and picks up a double dash crystal, she will have 2 dashes whenever she lands on the ground until she picks up a new crystal. And the speedrun mainly revolves around not picking up slow dash crystals with like the jump ones and the single dash ones, and maintaining the double dash crystal inventory for basically as long as we need to. This double dash is quite fast.
Yeah, having 2 dashes as opposed to 2 jumps is a lot, a day and night difference in this level. The level really completely changes once you start getting around that. You can see the man here skipping that jump crystal down at the bottom in order to not have to go up the upper backtrack there. And in the final room, might know the skip here? Oh yeah, so they just skip all of that stuff and just use the double dash to get down to the last power box here.
Intermediate has some of the coolest speedruns.
Also, we see an advanced level, Lethal
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
and it's already done.
It's already done.
Lethal
but-
Laser
yeah.
Laboratory.
I believe it is the shortest level in the level set.
Yeah.
Yeah, just very short and sweet advanced level that just really nice to include in this level set for some more diversity.
And yeah, we see more submissions. You can also take a look at all of the stickers that were used for the journals in or in like the SJ for the levels. Shout outs to all the sticker makers. We were able to graciously get permission to use those for this broadcast, and they are very nice. They add the nice artistic touch to this menu or this module in my IMO. But big appreciation to all of the artists and everybody who worked on Strawberry Jam as a whole for kind of making it come together. We love you all. Wouldn't be possible without y'all.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, we see a bunch more times coming in. Does anyone have a full total yet? Is what I'm interested in seeing.
No, we have
not
6.
yet.
6, I think, is the highest that Secure
okay.
and Witho and have. And from
Yeah,
here in Strawberry Orchard, Monster Shenanigans, and Switchtube Vista, and we see 2 Logi Botany.
Yeah.
Logi
Yeah.
Botany.
You want to explain
Marlin
Logi
level.
Botany?
Marlin level.
Marlin level, yes, by the speedrunner Ultra Marlin. Good
The gimmick around Logi Botany is, well, low gravity. You're basically on this like flower observatory thing on the moon type of space, and when you're outside, you are affected by lower gravity. And there's also like environments where you go inside a building and you have normal gravity, but you can also turn it off with power boxes. We won't be seeing that all of the time because it's actually slow to be in low gravity. Who would have thought? But yeah, there are a couple of big skips here. May not see them. Don't know how much Ninja or Thurman have practiced those skips specifically, but if we see them from either one of them, I'll be very impressed. They are quite difficult.
The thing about low G Botany is that low G speedrunning is really unique, but also very brutal. Because in vanilla, when you have to like stall in the air for a little bit, that's usually not a big deal since you fall really fast. But when gravity is lower, the time loss is like multiplied by a full factor, like at least 2. So it makes it really important to kind of optimize all of your movements, and it really rewards good movement actually in general.
Yeah, think of updraft, but even more punishable.
Yeah, updraft to like the nth degree, basically.
Also, I love seeing
Ninja
on the left.
Yeah, Ninja will not be doing the skip there, but there is a skip there you might see later.
I love seeing like two of the same level on each side. On the left, Switchtube Vista, and on the right, Logi Botany.
Oh yeah, that's satisfying. I like that. Kind of a small bit of a race perspective type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in general, a lot of the levels in this level set are around 2 minutes long. There are a couple of exceptions. I believe Strawberry Orchard is closer to 1.5 minutes at top level, and I think Lethal Laser and Forest Path are both under 1 minute at top level. But the rest of the levels are all around like 2:30 at top level.
Troposphere would also be like sub 2
It's
barely.
2.
But
it's
it's
2
2
minutes.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's 1:56.
Actually.
Actually. Yeah, Logi, for example, is also like 1/4x technically, but seeing that would be pretty surprising because this level is really brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I've been giving permission to full row secure count if they get a banger low banger total early in this event, and looking at it, it seems like they might have something decent there because they only have one more level to submit.
Yeah. We saw a Ninja screen a couple seconds ago, just a big low gravity ultra chain, so you can just maintain that speed for like a couple seconds while floating through the air, and I think that's really cool.
Wait, 42.5 from Lethal Laser Lab from Secure?
Yep, true, man. True. Average. And with that, Secure Account has been the first to submit all times and will land with the first total of 17 minutes and 3 seconds across all the levels.
Let's
which is
go.
No
Also,
slouch, to say the least.
Yeah, as you can see, you have on Secure's time no star in front of the time and the total at the right, because the star means that there are still levels left to complete. But
Right.
yeah, the 42.5, for those that don't know, Lethal Laser Lab times is 0.3 of Secure's PB, and yeah, that is really, really good.
Mm-hmm. I believe record is a high 41 there.
Yes, 41.7.
Shoutouts to Kokoro, my goat. Yeah, another shuffle of players now. We're getting Splud, Ad, Arrow Bounce, and Jazzy Jonah.
Spot about to finish. Yeah, actually just finished Frosted Fragments.
Nice.
Should be another time on the sheet.
That's not bad. It's a solid time for that. That level is really hard, so finishing that is pretty good.
Also,
Oh,
what can you?
Ruined all
Yeah.
my tabs. It's over.
We should also talk about how these players are navigating between levels.
True, because debug mode is not allowed, and you see the people are not using lobby movement. So what are they using, Talia?
They're using a separate mod. I forgot what name. What works along with collab details, which is how most of these collab mods are made. They kind of allow players to easily warp between levels and kind of choose them by name, which is really convenient for a level like for an event like this.
The name is Collab UI or Lobby UI.
Yeah,
Shoutouts to that mod.
Yeah, shouts to that mod. A lot of people thought it would just show in which direction the levels are, but yeah, you can also teleport with that mod, which is really useful for an event like this.
Because the lobbies are big and didn't want to have to force people to do 15 years of lobby movement just to do the thing.
Yeah, that'll be a little tedious.
Oh, I just realized Tectonic Trenches is on. I love this song. This song is great.
It is quite the good song.
Oh, arrow bounce dying at the end of that vertical room. Switchtube.
Some of the longer rooms in these levels can be really brutal.
Yes, Switchtube is the longest level in here, right?
I believe
think
so.
Yes.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Also, we have the second full completed time here.
Ooh, what with an 1859, just barely squeezing in a sub 19.
Nice.
And
big second completion. Meanwhile, we've got a couple at 7 out of 9 complete, a couple at 6. And those runner-ups. About...
Alright. We are actually about to hit the first 30 minutes of the timer. Just a quarter of the time. Already passed.
Already?
Time really does fly. Yeah.
Man. Flies when you're playing Strawberry Jam.
Yep.
Yeah, the levels for the no reset can be played in any order as long as all of them are played once. And then you can also just reset when you start resetting levels. You can reset in whatever order you want.
No way. Who's the Servato on here with 0 from 9 complete?
No, I'm falling behind. I gotta open the game. My dog is eating my controller. So we're gonna have to probably pull a mulligan on this one.
Ooh, Wepo actually cutting their time down by 20 seconds off of Forest Path. What time did they get? I think that's a 50? 56. Pretty good time.
Whoa.
Yeah, with that having the fastest complete first path in the event so far.
Yeah, it's minus 22 from their no reset. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
Yeah, 56 is like really good. It's only 3 seconds of the PB, and they are a top runner in all of these ILs, so that's a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shouts go to Wetpoo for some pretty insane, pretty frankly insane world records on the leaderboards. If you browse those, you can see them. It's pretty cool.
We see arrow bounce in Frosted Fragments. Frosted Fragments is probably my favorite map in Int.
It's a very good map. It's a very good map. I enjoy the speed run for how like fluid it is. It is just all of the Int levels are just really hard. So it's kind of hard to have a favorite when they're all just really hard or really straightforward. And I don't think you just get like any chill in intermediate lobby.
Yeah.
What I found is that like on the easier levels, like it's a lot more movement based, but it doesn't really have any. It don't have that many very brutal strats, but like on the harder levels, it mostly becomes like just do the intended strat without dying because there isn't really that much room for optimization. But intermediate is kind of the Goldilocks zone where it has a lot of really brutal strats, but also a lot of really cool room for movement optimization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you see, Ad actually taken the casual route for the last room of construction Conundrum. Very cool. Going to finish that at what looks like a 7-minute. I think it's too small for me to see. We'll see when thing pops up.
Secure account actually following Wetpoo's shoes and cutting down their total time by 20 seconds as well, also off of Forest Path. Actually closer to 30 seconds. 53.
This guy.
Alright, and Ab, I believe, has also gotten a full sum of 9 levels on the board within 1908.
Nice.
Also, just recently got a 44.6 lethal laser lab.
Oh yes. 40. Any under 45 is probably good to just leave for.
We actually do have a couple more people who just finished their full total. Spirity just finished all levels within 1914, and Quan also finished all levels for 2021. That was actually 3 years ago.
That's crazy. Can't believe that's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Ed also now in Fragments.
Let's go, Ed.
For those who have never ever played as Jay, you see those blocks that you can dash into to move them, and some of them have pink glue at the side, so they stay in place instead of just falling, which is a pretty neat mechanic.
Yeah, the big gorilla glue, super epic mechanic of they just stick to the wall because gravity doesn't exist.
It's quite strong glue. These blocks look really heavy.
I mean, it's like solid concrete, right? It has to be.
And we don't entirely know what it's made of. It could just be like foam.
See it.
I mean, Madeline can also just dash into them to move them, right? They cannot be that heavy.
I mean, Madeline can break solid walls of stone with her dash, so.
I mean, true, and Madeline doesn't break them, but only moves them. So maybe they are strong.
True.
That's pretty true.
Mm-hmm. All right, what are people's thoughts on this debate in the chat? What do you think the Frosted Fragments blocks are made of? I'd like to get more opinions. We need to survey more people.
The debate of the Strawberry Jam CTT. What are the Frosted Fragments made of? Oh, the soft block skip. Nice.
The soft block skip. Nice.
That's a solid time save there for Splod. Yeah. You hearing those sounds they're making? Actually, no, we're not, because we can't hear the game audio, but you are right. They do make a concrete-like sound when they are pushed.
You're right. But how do we know the sound is actually coming from the blocks? Maybe there's a secret speaker inside of them that detects when they get hit and plays the sound. Have you ever thought about that?
There. That's silly. I love that. There's also like lore about this cave just like being like some kind of excavation site or something, and all the crystal spinners are just like getting out of hand. It's like an infestation or something. So
we also, by the way, while we were debating about what the blocks are made out of, we've got our 6th completion on the board, Tom, with a 2305 total.
Very nice.
And while I was saying that Wetpoo just improved their, I believe, Troposphere time by 30 seconds, bringing the total down to 1808.
Also, shout out to that little animation that shows the time saved and then the short name for the level.
Oh,
Shout out to Sleepy Dan.
We love Sleepy Dan in this economy. Oh, player swap.
Yo.
have Mixshul, Procket Wraith, TNT Go Bang, and Cookie. 2 people in Lethal Laser Laboratory. Holy, the most lethal laser we're gonna see probably the whole of the stream.
Yeah, it's really cool to see more of this level since it's so short. You might not be able to see it for that much the rest of the stream. But it's a cool level. I enjoy the vibe of it.
Also, 8 people that have 8 from... no, not 8 people. 3 people that have 8 from 9 complete. So...
Let's
we'll
go.
see total time soon from 3 of these players.
Yeah. We also just got our 7th total completion by Gamershark with 23:39.
Very
Also,
cool. Top of this leaderboard is looking to shape up to be a pretty comfortably around the like low 20s range, maybe early mids. But we will see that as things go along.
So we saw a 46 or 7 from Mixshul here. Really competitive with the Laser Lab time.
It's high.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I believe Spirity has dropped their kind of individual level times just from various levels, and their sum is now down to a sub 19. It's an 848. Closing in on Wutpu. And we also got our 8th total completion with Cookie with a 26 flat. And while I was saying that, Mixshul just submitted their time, which was actually the final level. And they have a total of 23:46 now.
Let's go. That's to Mixshul. Now, I might not be the greatest with flags, but I am gonna go on a limb and say that flag is Switzerland for Mixshul.
That's Finland.
I
Wait.
am getting canceled tomorrow. Unfortunate.
It is Finland. I just fact checked your statement.
I mean, I would be sad if I wouldn't know the EU countries, but yeah.
Listen, I'm a lousy American.
I'm so sad that Seth is confirming the Americans don't know anything about geography stereotype.
Please feel free to send all complaints to @Savadra on Twitch.
Cool back warp on Mixshul stream right now. And we also have Eb on the focus stream right now in Loopy Lagoon. Ooh, going hard on the resetting already. You love to see it. No reset era is done for a lot of players, so it's time to hard grind.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been in the grind session.
Yep, they can reset as much as they want. They just have to get the time down. And definitely there is some strategizing to do on what levels to actually focus on.
Absolutely.
Because like do you really want to save like a couple seconds even if you have relatively easy time save in like a 40-second chapter, or do you want to just save the, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds in the longer chapters? But most people will probably go for the longer chapters because it's just more time safe.
Yeah, that's more advised to kind of get the harder levels out of the way, or just like the levels that you know you can save more time in from your node reset.
That's a cool kind of movement cut from Eb, using that yellow block on top instead of going all the way to the right to the falling platform. I haven't actually seen that one before. There have been a lot of really cool developments in the past month since this event was first announced. A ton of labbers going to town on these levels.
We love Stratfinders and Celeste.
Yeah, you will definitely see some difference to if you to the GDQ beginner lobby run by the very own Talia here, which by the way you should check out and rewatch if you haven't yet.
Yeah. I'm not biased. Oh, I'm getting the Wobble skip first try.
Oh,
nice.
The first try.
Milk skip.
Really
Milk
variable
skip.
2 frame, I believe.
People were saying 3 frame. Quan specifically, I was like labbing a lot with him, and he was like, "It's a 3 frame," and I'm like, "It doesn't feel like that, but okay."
I mean, it should be around the same frame window as a light skip, ideally.
Also, so, 141. That's a
that is
time for that. Holy,
that's an incredible time.
Yeah, that's 0.6 of App's PB. That is so good.
Getting that good of a time really early on in the kind of 2-hour session is really cool to have.
And it's not
Yeah.
even the fastest time in here because Spirity has a slightly lower 141.
Ooh, yeah. I know Spirity has gone hard on Loopy Lagoon. Or Spirity has actually gone hard on basically all of these levels. It would be really cool to see their optimizations later on.
Yeah,
You see
definitely.
Spirity there with 3 first places for the event so far. The only other 3 first places, or the only 3 first places that are not secure account, and secure account has first places here for everything else so far. We'll see if that changes in due time, but stay checking on the high level part of the competition there.
Yeah. For some more updates from the leaderboard, Woodpoo has cut down a couple of their ILs and reduced their total to a sub 18 with a 1740 now. Its secure account is decently close to a sub 16 with a 1611. We also have a couple more full completions. We have Splod coming in at the 2818 total. We have Jula coming in at 2517. And TNT Go Bang with a 2518, just 1 second behind.
Oh, that's a race.
That's our race I've ever seen one.
Oh yes.
We also have Cookie coming in with the 26 flat completion. Wonder who's gonna be next, because we have a handful of 8 out of 9s still at this point. I'm real far behind, y'all. It's not looking great out here for me. It's this one demo in Forest Path is just it's killing me. I just
Can I even do this?
We have Mixel doing your setup actually. So
Salvatore, now with your times. Okay, no, I'm switching back to.
it's alright, I'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
You were talking about how we might have a race for last. I don't think it's really that competitive. I think you got that handed to you already.
Yeah, actually, sorry, y'all. It's y'all were thinking you were gonna be the worst player in this thing. It turns out it was me. I'm taking the crown there. I just had to hide all of my lack of skill for y'all by being quote unquote good for the rest of the week.
Right. Spirity has actually pulled ahead out of Ebb with an 1811 compared to Ebb's 1817. I believe a 20-second cut on Troposphere?
A leaderboard swap? No way. That's crazy. I love that. See, I hope we see Spirity sub 17 or sub 18 soon. Meanwhile, secure account going into the lower 16 range. Didn't pay attention to that.
Also switching to the focus on the players that are on screen, TNT saved their time, saved 12 seconds in Loopy Lagoon, and now is ahead of Cookie. Or no, wait, who was 25? No, who was 25-18 earlier? Wasn't there someone 25-18 earlier? I don't know.
I was.
People are improving way too fast.
People
it's
are
already
improving
gone.
way too fast.
It was wait, no, yeah, it was Jula, because Jula just got a minute and a half improvement on Frosted Fragments. I say on the
minute and a half. Holy, that is so big, actually.
That is huge. Yeah.
We also for the people on the stream right now, we saw Pocket Wraith just finishing up their grand total and looking to improve their construction conundrum time. Just to
here we go. See, I just clapped out 6 levels, no big deal. Pretty simple out of there, just no problem. You can have that last place race. I'm interested in something else at this point.
Yep. To see Seth's time here, look at this. He's not last place.
Wow, I can't believe he did so well while also commentating.
I know, it's
how are you doing it?
It's all in the magic touch, baby. It's what it's all about. These some things you just can't teach. Yeah, that'll be all the times breaking the immersion. That's all the times that I got yesterday because I played a session last night. Dan was ever so gracious to bring my times onto the board because I was commentating today. So shout outs to Sleepy Dan once more. We love
Also,
Sleepy
shout out
Dan.
to Bees. And shout out to the Death Warp that DNT Bang just did.
Oh yeah, yeah. There are 2 intended room skips in Frosted Fragments, and there's also a handful of smaller skips that are just all intended by the mapper. It's really cool to see them just utilized in the speedrun. So shout outs to Douchey, I think, is the main mapper, and Bryson as well for Frosted Fragments. Good speedrun. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, we see Cookie restarting a lot in Lethal Laser Lab. They have been here for quite a while, I think. And if you we have 2 hours for all the levels, right? And a short level like this, you maybe want to spend a bit less time, but Cookie probably sees that they have quite a bit of improvement here. So probably just wants to get the relatively easy time save, I assume, from their perspective in here before moving on. But maybe it's just committing too hard? Who knows?
Ooh, is that new players? That
we-
is.
Got some new players, yeah. I got Jula, Elrak, Epic, and Mixshol. We have 2 players from Finland this time. I remembered.
No
It's
way.
so back.
Jilla
Yes,
recently finishing out a sub 1 Lethal Laser Lab for 57.
Nice. That ain't too shabby.
Okay, Seth, but you do know the other flags from Epic and Julot, right?
There's no way,
Alright,
right?
I've had a great time on commentary here.
I guess we'll move on to something else.
No,
Ooh.
okay, y'all. It's not serious. I promise. Okay, it's Germany and the UK.
Okay.
Gee.
Alright, we
Go back.
actually have a
chill.
new player in the competition right now, Kezeron.
Oh my God, Kezeron, the big, huge.
The next European.
Yeah, so Kez a little late to the party here, but
That's a really cool pause to reverse bunny hop.
Yeah, that's that's a wild strat there. It's very silly, but very good. Oh, they're just gonna skip using this block in total? Interesting. I actually hadn't thought about that.
Oh, going
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Can also do
skip between those 2 spinners. I hope he gets it very soon, so we can see it in action.
Yeah. Kez a
I
very,
believe.
very high level player here.
Oh, that was so
Ah.
close.
Yeah, but as you can see, because Cass is relatively late, he still has to finish 4 chapters
we
here,
go.
including Frosted Fragments. And nice. Good job.
Do we know if Kez's time is gonna be his entire session time is just gonna be lower? Because he started pretty late?
He will have less time.
Okay, so yeah. Kez here playing at a handicap. We'll see how he stacks up against the upper competition because he is definitely going to get some high level times. That's a guarantee. So we'll see how that stacks up with the 45 minutes or so. Maybe 35 of less time.
Alright, some board updates. Whipu has actually lowered their construction conundrum time by almost a full minute, dropping their time down to a 16:46. Just 30 seconds behind first place.
Nice.
Ebb, I believe, pulled back in front of Sparity with a 17:47. It's sub 18.
And we see 3 players here in Construction Conundrum. Maybe a 4th if Mixshol goes. Oh, all 4 players are going to be a Construction Conundrum. This is
Let's
huge.
go.
This is perfect excuse for level leaderboard time. Yippee. So yeah, we also have a feature I don't think we've shown off yet where we can see
Denied.
See the commercial
Unfortunate.
break.
Yeah, I love this feature. I love the Twitch commercial break as feature.
Oh my god. I can't believe Twitch denied us from the quadruple construction conundrum.
That's
We could have had a
wild.
good thing, you know.
But yeah, we also have dedicated module for like individual level leaderboards for like seeing how people are doing, so you can see the times there for everyone, since it is in focus, and with July Elrak, Epic, and hopefully still Mixel when we get back. However long that commercial break takes. Sorry, Twitch, take your time.
Also, thing that we haven't talked about, the right side you see, of course, the numbers is the placement and the level. Left side is total placement, so don't get confused about the two numbers. Also, you see the red dot for the players that are currently on stream.
Yeah. Very cool UI stuff. Yeah, there we go. Quadruple conundrum.
Let's go.
I love
Commercial
construction
break is
conundrum.
finished.
This is probably like the hardest level in here, right?
I would
Probably.
say so. Like in terms of the strat quality for over the past month.
It's either this or
Because-
Frosty's.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Ooh, we have Elrak going for the Everstock block strat.
Are they? Because they're hitting the blocks. So I do not think they will be.
Oh, they went there. We can wait and see.
Do they know that they don't have to hit the blocks?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, nope.
Never mind. I was spreading misinformation.
I cannot believe you would do that.
Yeah, now you can see all of the room that is skipped here because you have to do a backtrack here with just the double jump after getting all the blocks. And yeah, it's a pretty long room.
Mishal hitting a pretty nice corner jump.
Elrak! No! Dying at the very end there. Oh, it's tragic.
Alright, we have secure account on the focus stream. Hopefully going to reduce their total time to sub 16 very soon. Means they have a 16 flat.
Oof.
Ooh, my.
Yeah, that's quite the time. They're
Yeah, and
We've also lost some. Oh yeah, with some loss of first place there in construction conundrum. Wapu improving that, and also Spirity, or not Spirity. Yeah, Spirity losing first place in Strawberry Orchard to Ebra. So that will take those improvements up at the upper level. We still have
Wapu also
Good
grabbing
handful.
the first place on Frosted Fragments with a 220.
Oh, nice.
Reducing the
That
time by
just
15
happened.
seconds. Just
Wow.
now.
Is that like? Wait, is that an IL record? Wait a minute.
I don't think so. I think
No,
someone has it. I think someone has a 2-1x.
yeah, like Secure has a 2
Okay, no.
already.
Yeah, never
And-
mind. That's
yeah. And
yeah.
Cass has an even better time.
yeah. I was
Um,
misremembering. My fault.
But still, 220 is a really good time here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lot of improvements coming right in. You guys can see on the screen to the right. Ooh, Mixel actually taking their construction conundrum time down by actually cutting it by a half, like entirely.
Oh my!
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's good. That's pretty huge. Nice job, Mixel.
My god. Bringing the
Yeah,
total
li-
down to a 21-11. Actually claiming third place on the individual level leaderboard.
Yep. And Mixel moving on here to Frosted Fragments. Also, Elrak here is has done the levels maybe once or twice before, so just playing through them relatively casual, which I totally respect. Like we said earlier on stream, like you don't have to be like a good speedrunner or whatever to join these events.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be a giga sweat, hard grinding every level every day until the edition. You can just have a nice chill time and relax, and just play these cool levels for 2 hours. Are you still pausing this demo?
Yo.
Oh, that demo was really hard, actually. I
Yeah.
can definitely see why they pause it.
No,
Like, there are
the
a lot of
restart chapter. Is that a miss menu? Oh, I would be
they might
so
have just
sad if
missed
that's
the
a miss
frame.
menu. But
Yeah, there are a lot of sickos in this competition that go for that on pause. I don't see how they can do that because
yeah, I did not go for that unpause because that jump timing is like really, really hard. I'm pretty sure it's just the first frame of extension because you need 4 frames of jump in order to do the demo. So if you jump on the first frame of extension, it's buffered. But if you jump later, it is not. It's just awful.
Also,
but yeah.
We see Juliet in Strawberry Orchard, and Strawberry Orchard is a relatively special level in this competition because it's the only Theo game. Okay, I mean it's not Theo, but it is Theo. Theo
Yeah.
gameplay level.
It's actually jam gameplay. It's a jar of jam, like strawberry jam, the reference. Oh, Mick's still doing the drop soul thing in Frosted Fragments. Epic. That's one of the other skips we were talking about. But yeah, only throwable map in this level set. A pretty good showcase of it too, because when like selecting the levels, went for a bit of a solid mix of all of the like all the stuff that we could show off, and like while it's not like while there aren't a lot of throwable levels in the earlier lobbies, like what levels there are pretty cool to see. So glad that level got in. But yeah,
about to finish their run of Construction Conundrum.
Yeah, got some
Huge.
Elrac in finishing that, and the Epic also in the last last room of Construction Conundrum as well. And we're gonna see almost everyone with the completed or with their completed runs. Kezron only having Lethal Laser Lab left, but Jazzy Juna and Elrac think both also having the end of Frosted Fragments and then Lethal Laser Lab, and then that'll be everybody complete for the session, which means everybody is able to everybody is free to do their resets.
Did Kezron get a full time? They did not yet.
Not yet.
Just one level away though, and it's Lethal Laser Lab. So we will be seeing that on the board soon. But yeah, just 3 people on the board without a full time yet. That's a lot of people who have played a lot of levels.
So Strawberry Orchard is the only throwable map. I can easily throw all my runs on all of them. Yeah, you're true, EXO.
We have new players: Spot, Ninja, Cookie, and Monster Shenanigans.
Nice. More
Secure Account actually lowered their Construction Conundrum time by 20 seconds, which broke the sub 16-minute barrier, I believe.
Oh yeah.
That's but actually quite a bit with a 15:36 now.
That is a time save.
Yep, a sub 2 Construction Conundrum. We'll love to see it. Oh my goodness. Also, Cookie here going for the hard corner kick strat here in Construction Conundrum. Oh,
getting it!
Nice.
Let's go. That corner kick is especially hard. Oh, nice wall boost. It's especially hard because you need to preserve your second jump there, so you can't buffer it at all. So it's actually a pretty tight frame window.
Yeah, the corner kick just blows outright. The sum of world records as of yesterday was like a 14-2x, I think. Because Secure Account got a last minute improvement on Construction Conundrum. But yeah, it would be 14-2x. So that is like the absolute limit of the time we'd be seeing. But yeah, secure account is just being secure account. There's nothing else to it really.
Kazaron has actually completed all the levels in the set, getting a 2111 as her total. Nope, that's Mitchell. They have a 2116. I can't read.
It's okay. Video game is working as intended.
And reading is hard.
Well, actually, I'm looking at it. Julot is actually like 10 seconds ahead of my total time. So that's pretty cool.
Get ratioed?
I'm getting ratioed, yep. And Julot and TNT Go Bang are still pretty close in that race. Still 1 second apart again, actually. They've been paying attention to that for a little bit. And a bunch of, or the last remaining time submission will be Elrek. Probably stuck somewhere in Frosted Fragments, hard level, understandable. Can do it, I believe in you.
Ooh, we have Epic cutting down their lethal laser lab time by almost 50 seconds. That's big.
Oh, secure account getting a 6-second improvement on Frosted Fragments as well. Seeing that. And meanwhile, players on stream got Splod going into, I think, the back section of the first big skip. Gonna break this power box and get access to the end of this room.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I lied. This is the final room. I'm a liar. I totally did not recognize that part of the level at all whatsoever.
Fake intermediate runner, I see.
Listen.
Okay. But like here you can see especially the really low gravity on Sprout screen, because the gravity just gets lower here.
Yeah, gravity gets like much lower in this final section as you go higher up. So any movement mistake in this final section is just seconds of time loss. It's very obnoxious for the end of the IL.
And we have hit the halfway point. Just 1 hour left for our runners.
Let's go. Everybody gaming their hearts out. What will the new hour bring? Only one way to find out. Yeah, Splot finishing low G, Botany there. We'll go back in immediately, which is advised. Ninja on Troposphere, Cookie in the last 2 rooms of Construction Conundrum, and Monster Shenanigans grinding out.
Ninja just died in a way that I've never seen before, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget now.
Uh-oh.
Apparently there is a part of the spinner hitbox that is kind of going into the dream block at the very last one.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think I died to that once. Yeah. But that is a improvement of 16 seconds, if I can read the time correctly, from Ninja and Troposphere. Good job.
Oh my god, jump to it! I love this song. This song is great.
Shout out to Kara.
Oh, we're getting a focus. Oh, Spirity and Construction Conundrum.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is this gaming pace?
That's a not great pace, actually.
Oh.
This is like, let's see, Spirity's time here is a 2:53. Okay, it's like still winnable for PB. Like in the
It
event.
should be a very improvable. On the last screen now, I believe.
Yeah. Get like high 3x, I think, if he doesn't make any more mistakes. Alright, it's probably over now.
It's fine, I believe.
I believe in Spirity, my goats.
This should be a PB. Let's go. A solid 15-second cut.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, with more improvements coming in there. We will continue to see the battle for third for high level battle. Third place coming in, Ebb with a 20-second improvement on Construction Conundrum, taking third place for the level leaderboard there. And I didn't even notice this, but apparently Secure Account was able to take back the Construction Conundrum by getting a sub 2 at some point. I don't know when that happened.
Yo. Sub 2 is
Taking
hard.
that back from what?
Sub 2 is really hard on that level.
Yeah, record is 153, so that's 4 seconds off of a record for Secure Account. That's a really good run.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially, I think every top level runner wants to get out of that level as soon as possible. And I think Secure can just leave now.
Yeah. Now Secure Account can hard send something like, I don't know, what would you think he would play at this rate? Probably like
intermediate hard side track.
Yeah, I have no idea what he would be playing right now. But
shout out to the hard sides.
Hard side. I love hard sides.
Unfortunately, the hard sides were too long for us to include them in this competition. But
I would have had a personal bounty if Raspberry Roots was included in this, because Raspberry Roots is a good level, but it's also unfortunately 6 minutes long when you're good at it.
Is it 6? Wait, what? Yeah, I think 6 minutes could technically work for.
That'll be a solid third of the total time.
Yeah. like in a relatively experimental level set like that, it's probably not a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day we'll have a Heartside CTT.
Maybe we'll have a checkpoint CTT at some point.
Also add paint.
All cycle level CTT. Get Cycle Madness B-side in there.
Also, we will ignore that I was the one who had the final say on the level list at the end.
Nah, listen.
Right, Yuki about to finish Construction Conundrum. Let me see. Yeah, this should be a pretty big time cut for them.
Nice. Yeah, 24 seconds there. We would see him.
This should be almost 2 minutes, I believe. That's big. Some serious gaming. Yeah.
Also, Splot and
minus 230. A whole
Splot
lot of gaming happening on the stream.
Yep. Because Splot will finish here also with a time save of 40 seconds, roughly.
Ooh. You really love to see it. A lot of PBs happening. Grinds paying off in this last hour of gaming. Right.
And I didn't expect to see it this late into the stage, but again, Lethal Laser Lab.
Actually improving Lethal Laser Lab? That's big. I love that.
You love to see it. Also, first,
yes.
bit of an update. Ebb has broken past the sub 17 barrier with a 1651. And let me see. Quan has improved their time, I believe, to a lower 19th and 1913. Kezeron is on the verge of sub 21, but so is Mixel, having a bit of friendly competition over there. Kuki has a 22-22. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, 22-22 over there, and that rivalry between TNT Go Bang and Drulot is still going strong as TNT takes a lead from the 1 second split that they seem to have consistently. Also approaching my time. Please don't do that. I'm scared. And Ninja getting a 48-second improvement on Lethal Laser Lab before the player swap there.
Spirity
Oh,
on
that's pretty
stream
good.
just got a 20-second improvement. Oh, low G with a sub 2.
Nice. Also, at the end of this, like
Oh,
right
wait,
before
yeah,
the player
oh.
switch, we saw also a big improvement in Lethal Laser Lab from Ninja.
Yep. And Spirity, like on the switch there, just hit like a 158 Logi Botany.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, sub 2
Going
is
into
always...
Lethal Laser Lab, baby.
Oh, it's so
We're so back.
I mean, it has, like, if you look at Spirity's times for like, that is roughly 10 seconds of time save. So it genuinely is one of the best places to save time for him.
Yeah.
And it's also a short level, so you can pump out attempts really quickly here. There's something of a little bit of a dynamic with this format, is that kind of have to figure out how to allocate your times between the harder levels and longer levels versus stuff that you know you can save time in.
Loopy Lagoon, I believe. Sorry, sorry, Seb.
Yeah,
I had to point it out.
Nice,
Yeah.
155.
Let's go. That's a solid 5-second cut.
Very good.
I love this song. Not biased towards Intermediate Lobby at all.
You would never, actually.
Shout out to Frozen Flagon.
Kazaron has shot up to 2014. I gotta see what level that happened in. Loopy Lagoon sub 2 as well. Right.
Also,
what else is happening on the board? Kuki just got a 45-second cut on Frosted Fragments.
Huge.
Getting that sub 22.
And wanted to say, like, Spirity does want to save the 10 seconds in here, but if you look at competitive and at like times that are similar, like for example Woodpoo, you see that Woodpoo, for example, has 212 construction conundrums and 220 Frosted Fragments, which are really good times. And if you look at Spirity, you see 240 construction conundrum and 254 Frosted Fragments. So that is a lot. Like, Spirity has a lot of good times here, and could technically shave off quite a bit here if he chooses to go back for those levels at one point.
Could maybe be our next sub 16 potentially.
Alright, speaking of paint, mentioned a few minutes ago, let's go on a walk, take our minds off things for a little bit.
Makeshield has cut down their Loopy Lagoon time by just 8 seconds, but that's enough to get that sweet sub 21 total. You also got a 30-second cut on Frosted Fragments from Pocket Wraith, closing in at sub 30 total time.
Yep. And while Paint, when we're talking about it, is a very beloved community map, for those that have not speedrun it, it's pretty frustrating, actually, because it's a cycle-based map, and the cycles are global, on a global timer. So if you make one mistake, you kind of have to improvise a bit to get back on your normal cycle. And also, it's not guaranteed that then you're actually back on your normal cycle, because it's like stubbornness, but like, I don't know if I want to explain stubbornness cycles here if the map is not in this event. Also, nice cloud jump here there from Jesse Jonah.
Yes, cut on Logi Botany is going to be pretty big for them, actually, I think, if I'm seeing the time correctly.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's 3 minutes, roughly, that will be saved here. That's a huge improvement here.
I think Ad also got
Wait,
a
it's
somewhat
6
recent
seconds.
improvement.
It's a
In
minute.
I think they were playing Frosted Fragments just a couple seconds ago. But yeah, so we pull in to the almost 45-minute mark. Still got a couple minutes to go there, but that time just flies. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, wanting to talk about it here, Jesse in the lower left didn't really play the levels a lot before the event, but has shaved like their total level sum of PB like by half.
Yeah.
Like they beat a bunch of levels by minutes, which is pretty good here.
Uh-oh.
Not me good.
Am I live? Hello?
Yes, you are live.
Yep.
Okay. I cut out for a second.
Okay, but three
Right.
Construction Conundrum players here. That is definitely... Seth here will be glad to see that, right?
Ooh, wait. Secure account has gotten a 119.4 Strawberry Orchard.
Wait, Strawberry
which
Orchard world
I
record?
believe. Yeah, that's world record.
Holy cow!
Classic secure account moment.
I believe that is our first title record in this competition.
Yeah, that's wow. That's a time. Congratulations, secure account.
All right. Lots of Construction Conundrum again. It's been a very popular level on the stream.
I love Construction Conundrum. It's so good. What haven't we seen in a little bit? Been guess it's been mostly like Forest Path. Okay, yeah. We see it if we find a Forest Path later to in this late portion, it'll be very good.
Ooh, make sure with a big cut. 41 seconds off of Logi Botany. Closing in at sub 20 now. Meanwhile, Casseron has gone past sub 20 now with a 1947, cutting down their Troposphere time by 26 seconds. And Quan with a sub 19 that they achieved a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, got player swap, and it's a high level thing. We get to see the big end grind.
Secure account coming off of just improving their Loopy Lagoon time by an extra 6 seconds. They've been destroying these levels recently.
Yeah, it's he's approaching that 14 some pretty swiftly. I do not have doubts he'll reach it before the end of this.
Yeah, he has like 9 seconds compared to his PB in this chapter, so it definitely makes sense for him to be here in Switchtube Vista. But we also see here Quan and Ab and Wiku also on the screen in different levels. This time we are not monotone on one level, but we actually have 4 different ones. Isn't that nice to see?
For diversity.
Diversity, yeah.
Yo. Some more leaderboard action happening. There have been a lot of improvements around the 20-minute range. We now have, I believe, 4 different runners who are just closing in on sub 20. I have the Thom, Kuki, Gamershark, and Mitchell.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Reed mentioned it in chat about Ebb, but I've been keeping an eye on the referee chat, and Ebb has apparently been getting a lot of paces for Construction Conundrum, so I don't know if they continue to keep playing after this, but keep an eye on them.
That's a 6-second cut right there.
Yeah.
Lowering the gap between them and Wapoo.
I believe their PB is low OX. I think I added 203, if not a sub 2, so they might continue.
We also have Spirity finally getting a 10-second
Wolf.
time save from Lethal Laser Lab.
Nice.
Now closing on the sub 17.
App switching to Logi Botany here. after that time save. Definitely, if you look at his time in that level and compare it to someone else's, like for example the sub 2s that we have already seen, you definitely can see it. Logi Botany has time save here for it.
I'm not sure if this is pace for secure account. It might be close. They're on the last real room now.
I
Should be a couple seconds. Or 1 second. Every second matters.
Hey, it goes there. It's a 0.4.
for
Oh, we take those. We take those.
We take those, yeah. He just
Take
goes
those.
straight back in.
Also,
Oh my god, the Switchtube GSA. Yeah.
We also see a 7-second improvement here for Quan in Troposphere.
My goat. Shout outs to Quan.
Oh, the pause buffer start from App in Logi Botany. Surely, Seth, you know how this strat works.
In Logi, this is actually like something Eb did on his own, but he like basically finds a cue to release holding right, and then like with the low gravity, the demo over that rising block is a like 3-frame, but it's like really awkward to time because of like expecting Madeline to fall faster than it is or than she is, so you just like Eb just pauses it, and it's actually really comfortable. I really like it.
Ooh, another pause thread.
I found that one. Smile.
True.
Yo.
Huge.
Alright.
How's
Some
Seth?
updates. Kooky has broken past the 20-minute barrier with a 1945.
Nice.
I believe TNT Go Bang has passed Savadra by just 9 seconds. So get owned.
GG TNT Go Bang.
And Epic is now on the cusp of sub 30 for 30.09.
To be fair, my playtime in my playtime in my level set was not very good. I did not do so hot on some levels. That's what you get for under practicing.
And
and
I
just
mean,
doing a session.
you got that 2-hour time constraint, so you can't really get times you happy with every level. That's kind of
Yeah.
what makes it interesting.
Yeah, you gotta figure out that risk assessment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching
Shout out to
Watching Logi Botany here is so amazing to watch. Like you said earlier, when we were in the level, you can really see that movement gets rewarded heavily here on App's part. You see
Yeah.
some very clean movement here through these low quality sections.
Watching
moving-
it clean
moving
Logi
clean
Botany
and-
is always very mesmerizing. Oh, this is a cool boss right here.
Yeah, this is one of the room skips we had mentioned a while ago, but you skip using the power box in there in order to like not get lower gravity by
Is that a
having
pixel
the two-
perfect gap between the spinners there?
Yeah, it's there's a
that
1
is
frame
so
cue
cool.
for when to release in order to actually just land there, and then you jump in, tap left in order to do an
Goodbye,
upright.
Strawberry.
Okay, yeah, I think this is pretty good pace here for
Oh,
App.
Wapu with an
230 for
improvement there.
Wapu. Wow.
Nice.
It's always hard for me to tell what paces are on this level.
Oh, unlucky death here.
That'll take first place there.
Ooh, let's go. Closing on that 2-2x. That would be a really good time to have in this competition. Especially considering that level was like probably the hardest level out of the set in beginner.
But Secure, I think, also on a pretty good pace here so far.
Mhm.
Quan will be in Purgatory. Fitting theme for the lethal laser Purgatory that Quan is enduring, trying to get that sub 50.
Ooh, this is pretty good pace for secure count. Can we get that focus on?
But yeah, this looks pretty good. I only got a few rooms left. This
Should be a mid
1xable?
2-2x. I don't think it's 1xable. It should still be very solid.
No!
It's fine. Winnable. Winnable.
Oh,
There's a reason I don't go for that corner jump.
oh,
Okay,
oh my
we're
god.
Okay,
maybe
still a
two eggs,
2x.
two eggs, still
Solid
two eggs.
4-second cut.
Still
Oh,
a
that's
2x,
15
but
OX.
man.
Total. Secure accounts IL leaderboard thing on the right, looking very yellow right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of yellow. Only missing the one yellow, and I don't think he's gonna go back for it.
Yep.
Because it is held by Spirity, my goats.
Yep. Going into Frosted Fragments here, which definitely is a level.
Yeah, he's able to cut a few seconds there from that. If he we mentioned earlier the record was OX. It's a 206. Someone mentioned in chat earlier. So there's potential 10 seconds or even more if he games up and gets another world record here.
Yep. We see also pretty good Troposphere pace from here. Pretty sure. So, and also app again on the demo here on the left. So maybe we see two pretty solid IL ones here. We'll see if they are managing to close that out.
Yeah, this is pretty big gaming from everybody here.
Yeah, but also we have the strat soon coming up here. The very hard skip where you have to go off screen.
Ebb. No, Ebb.
We'll be pausing here. And, oh,
tragic.
Oh, that's a good up dash. That's good. Nice one, Wapu.
Yeah. You have to updash pretty precisely under the crystal, then move to the right and also have a pretty precise another dash, and then you can buffer an upright. I'm pretty sure at least one of them is frame perfect. So it's pretty hard.
I don't think either of them are frame perfect, but the first frame affects what frames you get for the second pause.
I think it was that everything but the first frame will get a frame perfect dash or something like that, right?
I'm pretty sure Secure Lab the second frame around being a 2-frame.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure again, but we see an nearly 9-second improvement in Troposphere here.
Yo,
So
I'm getting word. I'm catching a word that Spirity just got a sub 17 total time.
Ooh.
Yo.
Yeah, it's very big. All the things top 4 is now all 16 or lower, and secure count is closing in on that sub 15 time. Meanwhile, across the rest of the board, honestly, people have been kind of gaming out of their minds. I'm in 13th place now.
I gotta mention Elrak with a massive 7-minute improvement on Construction Conundrum, cutting their time by over a half.
Nice. That's big.
Also, we see another big improvements here on the screen. Pocket saving over a minute in low G Botany, or the man saving nearly 40 seconds in Frosted Fragments.
That is sub 30 for Pocket with a total time. You love to see it.
No, the 2 seconds from Quan and Lethal Laser, just as we tab off, he's escaped the purgatory. It's good.
That's huge. Oh, also the
PB. Very solid PB on the Strawberry Orchard, actually. The 220. Gamershark with 251. There's a lot of PBs happening, I believe.
Yeah, it's that everybody's gaming out of their minds. Well, big shout outs to everybody playing. Y'all are doing great.
For Gamershark?
Is it?
No.
Almost. Not quite.
Almost.
No,
10 seconds away.
Yep, 10 seconds missing here.
Oh, and just as we say that, they do get another 3 seconds, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty close. They're getting there. Keeping up with Mick Schul, and following somewhat close behind is Tom with the 2036. So that kind of that battle at the 20-minute line is kind of heating up. Bit of a 3-way battle going on there.
Also, Epic mentioning earlier that he wants to battle for last place. It's looking pretty bad for that, I'm gonna be honest, because he has been pretty gaming here now with having a sub 30 total.
Oh, hey, I see the Gur in chat. Shouts to the Gur, one of the
Shout out
composers.
to the girl.
We just listened to Pinball Purgatory a little bit ago. They made that song. Pretty cool.
I made this.
You made that. Wowie. Yippee.
Also,
All right.
really big improvement for Epic here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. The 30 seconds improvement in first fragments.
Yo, that should be a
Nice.
28. That's hype.
Yeah, 28.
Big
Right.
Frosted.
Also gotta mention, Jewel has also passed the Savadra time. Savadra now out of top 12.
I'm getting destroyed by everyone. It's okay.
Is Seth the benchmark for everyone?
I am. If you beat me, you have legal rights to cancel me on Twitter.
Also, Kazaron and Cookie have been kind of swapping places around. So, Kazaron is currently ahead with a 1903 compared to Cookie's 1906, but they've been switching places very often.
Yeah, but also if you look at Kazuan's time, a bunch of third place times in IELTS. So getting some clean times so far. So definitely could like compete at the very
Oh,
top.
that's a big cut for Eb. That's 20 seconds off of Logi Vanu with a 16:23 now.
Oh my! Oh, that's yeah.
All right. We'll have to see who's going to be our next sub 16.
It's heating up, but it's close.
Mm-hmm.
Had to see if Eb can pull some more gaming to get ahead of Wetpoo there. And another leaderboard switch our position there. Cookie and Mix, or actually no, it was Mixtual and Gamer Shark. It's my fault. With the 37 improvement on Frosted Fragments time, 327.
Ooh, that's a
Well-
sub 20.
Get them into sub 20, yeah.
Big.
Asperity back on the screen. Currently in Frosted Fragments.
Elrak falls out of last place. That's true. Elrak is not in last place anymore. It's gonna have to get ahead of Arrow Bounce there or not get ahead, but might be able to pull near Arrow Bounce when they get that sub 40.
Ooh. A lot of gamers have been getting sub 30s, I believe. Ad Ninja. Well, just Ad and Ninja have gotten one recently.
Ad and Ninja are the only gamers.
Yeah. Everyone else is a fake gamer.
Let me hear the Switchtube Vista songs. We see Elrak traveling through those tubes and switching the blocks. It's like that's the level name. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I just wanted to say it's like it's a switch to Vista.
Wow.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
I like. I tend to attribute like things to like Kaizo Mario mechanics a lot. I did not realize that like these like switch blocks are kind of like the on-off blocks from Super Mario World when you really like think about it.
Oh yeah.
Also, while we were talking, we are now down to our last 30 minutes of competition. Just
Ooh.
a quarter of the time left for
Worth.
our players to get cleaner times,
Three-fourths
improve
done.
their subs.
Yep.
Going to probably see some last sprints for some big level times and other big cuts everywhere else. But yeah, props to everybody who's been here and stuck it out the whole way through so far. Some people have opted to step away for various reasons because they are either happy with their times or or just casual gaming. But that's okay. We are happy to have seen you regardless.
Shout out
Alec,
to all of our competitors.
Yep. Alec, I think on a good pace to improve his 6-minute time, I think, in this level. So
The man just got a 4.5 minute improvement on Lethal Laser Laboratory.
wait, 4 minutes. Oh my.
That's big. That's a sub 40 right
my
there.
goodness.
That is a sub 40. We have 2 players over 40 minutes, and Alec is one of them and might be able to get sub 40 with this one. We'll
Hopefully.
see.
Lots of reset action. You'll have to see it, honestly.
Right.
But yeah, Gamma Shark trying to improve the lethal laser lab time of 106, which I definitely can see you're going down with how they have been playing this
Oh.
chapter.
Big missing the dash crystal there,
Mm.
but we'll get the power box hit and the backtrack.
But yeah, everyone resetting now to get these last few seconds that they want shaved off of their total time.
So
All
how
right.
we
Something I'd like to
feeling?
mention, Jula has gotten an improvement a couple of minutes ago and is now just 2 seconds behind Team Tigo Bang.
Oh,
Closing
they're
in the middle
still
of that
they're
gap as
still
well.
neck and neck.
Yeah, they still
They-
have been neck and neck this entire competition.
That's wonderful to see those like mid-level like races. That's pretty cool. Shoutouts to everybody there. All those interesting competitions that aren't necessarily the highest level, but we're still able to point out because people gaming.
-6 seconds on Loopy Lagoon. I believe that's the sub 19. Wait, no, they've definitely had a sub 19 before, but that's a
Yeah.
3x now.
Not a lot of activity going on the upper side of things as of current. We might see an explosion sometime soon.
I love
We see-
explosions.
Yeah, Spirity has been past the 2 intended shortcuts, so we'll see if maybe he can close out another big improvement here. Because he definitely is looking for... Oh, nice unpause, Devil.
Yeah, the Psycho can do the first frame extension jump.
And going over here, because this... You can demo over the block there, but it...
Oh,
wait. Okay. You respawn there. Oh my. Also a big improvement here for Gamma Shark.
Yeah.
nice.
Also a big improvement from Elrak, who just broke past that sub 40 barrier. The 38 now.
We
Jazzy
love to
Jonah
see it.
pulling up -144 on Troposphere as well. Well
Ooh,
done.
So-
With that,
Oh, so
all of our
all-
players are now sub 40.
Nice.
This is really
go.
awesome to see.
Let's go.
This is huge, actually. But yeah, Gamma Shark now with a sub 20 with that lethal laser lab improvement of 16 seconds. 16 seconds in such a short level is really good.
Oh, we had to see some of the some of that competition between TNT and Julot, as we've mentioned earlier. They've been neck and neck basically the entire event.
The
So-
gap has recently widened very significantly from 2 seconds to 4 seconds.
Also, we
It's
see Forest Path!
Oh, Forest Path! Oh my god! Isaac Tay is popping off right now. But yeah, to be in there. There's actually a couple. Yeah, there's a good handful of seconds there for Drulot. So a good decision to come back here. Pretty quick as we round out into the low 20-minute times. While TNT going to be in Construction Conundrum. The man has been...
From TNT.
Yeah, that's a decent, like, that's like the intended thing, pretty sure, because most people will do the corner jump. Then the man will be in the final stages of the low G Botany. Gonna cut their time down actually quite a bit. I'm looking at their times now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That 7-minute from probably the no reset. Now they finally got back here.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a pretty significant cut for them. We'll catapult them down into the lower 30s.
We also
But of course, the
see-
final room. Ugh.
We also see Wapu broken past the 1610 barrier now with a 1609, getting closer to sub 16. I'm pausing my frogs. I don't know about you guys.
I'm so paused right now.
I'm so paused as well. Also, Julot with a 1:15, which is a 6-second improvement for her time. which does mean that it is a sub 22 now.
Yo, also, blazing past TNT Go Bang with a massive 2-second lead. Oh, if that spike ball bounce hit, I would have popped off.
Oh, we got a focus here. Ebb on a Troposphere pace.
Ooh.
It would seem.
Yep. Also, we'll be able to see how Ebb does the funny little skip if he also pause buffers it. This off-screen skip here. No,
Top teams
it's
don't
not.
go for it. Very smart,
Yep.
honestly.
Very
If I was
understandable.
playing, I would not have gone for it too.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, the pause buffer for the Bino storage. You love to see it.
Then the end of final room here. This is not sub-2able, I don't think, but will probably still be a good improvement, yeah, because of 211.
Sub 2 without the off-screen diagonal dash skip is incredibly difficult. It's still a very solid time.
Yeah,
205.
6
Very
second
nice.
improvement.
Is that
Which
a
does-
sub 1610? Nope, 1610. It's total.
Also, we do see some other improvements, like our bounce improving lethal laser lab by nearly 9 seconds here.
You also have Mitchell improving forest path by about 5 seconds, closing in on Kezeron in the lower 19s.
Yep, Kazarin is on the stream here currently, grinding out frosted fragments.
We approach the 20-minute mark, 30 seconds left. We'll see if Kez can pump out something markable for getting it past that sub 19 barrier.
Yep, I want to talk about Kaz having a 255 currently in this session, while Kaz definitely has a way lower PB. So
Yeah.
can save a lot of time here. Oh, first try that skip.
Nice. Oh,
Okay,
going
good
for
bait.
the block break skip. Okay. I didn't actually realize that was a skip you could do. That's pretty good.
Oh no!
No.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Okay.
that movement there. Look at his movement. Holy. Until he dies, but ignore those parts.
The 6-speed dag.
Yeah, it can and probably will be still a sizable improvement here. Because this is the last room after all.
There's no such thing as.
Okay,
there's-
never mind. Oh,
there's-
there's a checkpoint there. Oh my. I was.
There's no such thing
So
as the
it's
caster's
24.
curse, but yeah, still a 30-second improvement. That's pretty solid with those mistakes.
Yep. So we see a minute and a half improvement from the man, and going back into here because that was a Loopy Lagoon improvement if I can read correctly. I know reading is hard, but I think I can read a loop there.
Alright, down to less than 20 minutes for competition.
Let's see. TNT in Troposphere, Julat in Frosted Fragments, the man having a nice bowl of cereal.
Shout out to Cereal. Ooh, Kezeron with an improvement with his recent I believe Frosted Fragments improvement is actually 1 second ahead of quad now.
Yo,
Yo, 1 second.
the
And
1
it's-
second competition.
Is looking for improvement in Construction Conundrum, where he could save like nearly 50 seconds actually, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's oh my. That is quite the time to have there, but hey, props to him for getting up there into top 5 after joining like 35 minutes late. That is impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, he has less than 18 minutes to get down this time, which in a chapter like that is actually not a lot. So
Yeah, the construction conundrum takes a lot of warming up and like running. Just like mistakes can be so costly in construction conundrum that it's just basically just you just have to reset at like after 2 mistakes or something.
oh, he also has a minute of time save in Lethal Laser Lab.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah,
I wonder if he'll go back there in like the last 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, if you look at his times, that is a 149 Lethal Laser Lab, and we have seen low 40s from people. So, and Cass is definitely up there with the other players in here, as you can see by the third place times in a bunch of ILs.
Okay. Make sure of a small cut getting closer to that sub 19. I think Cookie has also hit the sub 19 very recently with an 1849 now.
Nice.
Yep. We also see the players, of course, again with what am I talking about? We can see all 4 players in 4 different levels. Again, the diversity you expect to see here with 9 levels to choose from. Everyone has their own strengths and levels to work on. And Kess here in the bottom right is definitely one of the players who have put in a lot of time into Construction Conundrum.
Yeah.
Probably the most of any player in this tourney.
Maybe even.
I would not be surprised. It was the arrow bounce with a minute cut on Construction Conundrum recently on the scrolling leaderboard there. Pretty nice.
Oh, pausing that corner jump actually. I haven't seen that one before, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a pretty
unfortunately
pretty reasonable thing to do because you like can't buffer that, so it's just good to find the queue. And I think it is just a raw 2-frame otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Alright, down to less than 15 minutes left. I believe that once time is done, players are still allowed to finish the current run that they're on.
Yeah. Once
It'll
time
be cool to see if there's any overtime.
Yeah.
I love iridescence. Shout out to Caterpillar.
Huge.
Oh,
that secure count improvement for Frosted Fragments coming in. 6-second improvement, 210.
And less than a second off the sub 15 total time. Now, I have no idea where Secure wants to save even more time. I'm gonna be honest here.
So, I'll remind people again that the Secure did a mock run yesterday, and at the end of it, their total was 15 flat 0.4. So they are now 0.4 off of their trial run from yesterday. So we'll see if they can either get that or just the flat out sub 15, which would be very impressive.
Excited.
Also, at some point, swept back all but the 1 world record on Forest Path, which secure account, it makes sense.
Also, we see some more improvements from Gamer Shark, TNT, and Ninja here.
Oh, yo. So, actually, sizable difference between TNT and Julot with the 20 seconds.
Wow.
Oh my.
You would not believe your eyes. Yeah, pulling ahead in that mini rivalry there. We've gotten a small handful of improvements. I was keeping an eye on Splod because he was the one under me approaching my time, but he's getting closer. It's still doable, I think. Just yeah. But I believe in the Splud takes me down art. And meanwhile, some shuffling down at the bottom. You've seen recent improvements from Pocket, Ninja, Epic, Ad, and The Man.
Also, Aerobounce and Elrac are very close. 10 seconds. They're at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Oh, that's pretty close, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
So we'll see who will pull ahead at the end, because we have less than 12 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
So AS will try to get their last bit of improvements in here already.
All right. What's been happening on the board? The Man has been kind of flying past these mid-up areas. Unfortunately, this is going to be a Loopy Lagoon PB, but yeah, he only got his sub 40s total like a couple minutes ago, right?
Oh no, they have a 231. Never mind. Yeah. Interesting.
The question is if it even made sense for the Man here to finish Loopy Lagoon with if that was not a PB. Maybe also didn't know what their PB was.
I mean, practice is practice, but hey.
Yeah.
Practice is also important.
No way.
All right. Down to the last 10 minutes of competition.
And we will see Secure here in low G, which honestly is
nice.
I mean, it's he has 5 seconds. If you look at it, the times here that he has gotten so far, low G, his PB is a 148, right? So I definitely can see him improving.
I feel like it should be in Lethal Laser Lab instead.
But all the levels so far are pretty hard to improve. Also, Pocket improved their Loopy Lagoon by over 16 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And we see
Mitchell with the sub 19, 3-second improvement on Strawberry Orchard.
Ooh, nice.
That's
Speaking
big.
of Strawberry Orchard, you see Pocket Wraith in here doing all that big stuff. Probably able to cut their time down a decent bit. The pretty clean run. Then Splod I mentioned a few minutes ago, but gonna hopefully get something from Switchtube Vista. They were at like mid 24 last time I looked at them a few minutes ago, and now they're at mid 23. So yeah, they're closing in. I'm terrified. And lastly, Ninja Construction Conundrum doing not the corner jump skip, which is sensible.
Mm-hmm.
Skip is hard. And yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that was so close.
I'm submitting a recent 12-second improvement on Frosted Fragments.
Yo.
Take second place there.
With the second sub 16 total.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's big. GG, Ebb.
Let's go. 1557.
And Add with the 41-second Construction Conundrum improvement. Shoal with 3 on Strawberry Orchard. I'm trying to remember what stage this song is from. I maybe forgot a little bit because it's super waste, but it's not super structure.
Is this Dusk City?
Yeah.
This is not Dust City.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, chat, help me out. Where's this song from?
Also, Pocket with a nearly 20 seconds improvement here in Strawberry Orchard, and
Yo.
with that has a sub 26 total time here. Congrats to
Let's
Pocket here.
go.
Okay, Starlight Station. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it sounds right. I just forgot. Thank you, Isaac.
The nice thing with low gravity that Secure shows pretty perfectly is that you just don't have friction, so you don't really lose speed as well if you do something fast.
Yeah, you slide a lot on low G. Like, even though it's low gravity, you also just have lower air friction, because I think it uses the low friction variant in general. So yeah, you get a lot of like speed buildup from stuff like ultras and like hyper B hops.
Yeah, you will see it here from Secure in the first room, because first room is a pretty good example of that. Or is it the second? Oh, the first room is also pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we see Ninja also in low G.
Switchtube. The squad here seems like they're on a pretty solid pace for their time with a 352 submitted. This looks, well, this looked okay for a little bit.
All right, almost down to the last 5 minutes to get your runs in. Competition's heating up.
Yep. And for those tuning in late or maybe have missed what Talia said, players can finish their attempt they're on if the timer hits 0, but they cannot reset anymore at that point. Also, with a bit of stream delay, you might see a last second reset. So definitely don't think the players are cheating if you still see a reset at 0 seconds.
What the cheating?
Cheating!
No way. As we get a probably final switch of players, looking like another top level check-in here.
Ooh,
Get
make
some-
sure with a 4-second cut on Forest Path, and Kuki with I believe a 6-second cut on Logi Botany.
Nice. Yo. Wapu, Kez. Well, Kez was in Construction Conundrum, but is he gonna? Kez is gonna go back to Lethal Laser.
Let's go.
1 minute and 20
minutes.
seconds. I called it. I called it. By the way. This
Yeah.
is so huge.
Makes a lot of sense. Like, Lethal Laser Lab is a way easier level to do than Construction Conundrum.
Yeah.
And also, as you said earlier, the level is short, so the resets are also...
Oh, what is he doing? This is not the strat you want to do when you have a minute to save here and 4 minutes left on the timer.
Listen, Kez just really wants that 42. Okay.
Why'd you reset that? Oh my god. It truly is a gambler.
I like the disposition of the high intensity of seeing the resets from Kez versus Quan, known consistency player, just pumping out runs here, there, and everywhere. Also, while Limitless is on, it's pretty huge. Shout outs to Original Kyle. Oh, you can just make that without having to do the Hyper B hop. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that.
Quan also retries. Quan retried for the Moonblock cycle to get the demo consistently. As you can see, the players all have a lot of different strats on what they're gonna do in these levels. But you see the post jump of the cloud demo up there that we see App doing earlier.
Just like that, Kezeron gets that 50 seconds.
Let's go.
The laser.
Huge.
As we
Huge
approach
improvement.
the 2 minute, like low 2 minute mark, which means for log levels, like if you're gonna get a run out, and you finish it, that would still be your last one. You can still reset, but like getting a good time is kind of hit it now.
Oh, Quan might have just lost an improvement here in the last room.
Yeah, that float up from that. Oh no, it's still a little bit
wait,
of improvement.
wait,
Never
wait.
mind.
Yeah,
Pausing.
no, the 0.2 improvement from Quan.
Let's go.
We take those. We take those around here.
Take those.
Minus 10 frames. But yeah. Gonna go back into it. Minute and a half left. Had to start thinking about where your last resets are gonna be.
Wupu might be trying to aim for that sub 16, which definitely could happen in Construction Conundrum, because the PB is at 212 in the session.
Yeah, I don't know how much practice with like sub 2 strats Wupu has, but I would not put it past them, given they have been a very high contender this entire time.
Yeah,
Down to
PB
under
is
a minute.
204. Under a minute. Soon the timer will hit 0. No way.
The inevitable march of time.
Mm-hmm.
A race for 35? Oh, you might be. You're right, actually. There's a 3-way race at the bottom of the leaderboards for 35. If they can finish their runs and get like 20 to 40 seconds, then any of those players can probably cut 35. And if that happens, then that would be everybody under 35. We do see Elrak get a 28-second improvement in the last few seconds here, but
4,
as the timer hits
3,
0.
2, 1, and that's time. This is every runner's last reset.
Yep. That is all for resets here. So no point to just not finish things out at this rate.
I think
We're
that might
in
be it for
overtime.
Quan, unfortunately.
Yeah, Quan looks to be out of the races here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the other
Wupu,
players
Ed,
still
and
have-
Kez still going strong.
Yep, they all have still a pretty good attempt here.
Ooh, Wupu dying
Wupu
there. Oh,
maybe doesn't
that's
have a
rough.
backup here.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's over.
That's a rough way to lose that one.
So,
Yeah, missing the Coyote jump, because players will jump in Coyote after the down dash to cancel the momentum to then jump to the other side of the glider. But yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it
not
does
that
look like
easy.
that's the end for Wupu there. See, Ebb might be on a somewhat good pace, I think. Let me see. Like 236. Oh wait, no, never mind. This run is like kind of dead, I think. The Ebb is probably just finishing out just to finish it out. Meanwhile,
But-
Kezeron here looks somewhat. Yeah, this looks like pretty winnable here for Kezeron with that time.
Yep. Quan here finishing out the last attempt. No improvement, sadly. But that does not matter. Fishing at a 18:33. Also, Woodpo finishing third place, and it's up to
This-
41, which is sadly not improvement by 5 seconds. 5 seconds off.
This
PB.
Yeah,
this could be a
still-
solid.
Sadly.
This could be a solid 30-second improvement for Kezeron, even with that death.
Let's see it. This will likely be the last one we see. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the leaderboards, haven't seen any other changes for that race to 35. So I'm gonna probably assume all the players down there have probably finished up.
And
Yeah, Kezron here will.
There we go.
Oh, one of them got a PB. Never mind.
Is that
I'm a
sub
liar.
17 for Kez?
Is it
yeah,
math?
maybe. Yeah.
Oh no, 1708.
Ah,
something
it's
like-
missing.
okay.
And that should
Unlucky,
be
but
it.
still a 30-second improvement. Not bad. Not bad.
Yep.
Guess we'll be fishing for other late finishers. Oh yeah, I'm like wrong. I'm just straight up shredding instant formation. Still got Elrak in the running with an improvement on Frosted Fragments here. That is. What is this
Very
pace?
winnable.
This pace is it's so winnable actually. Holy.
Yeah. Yeah. Albert got a nearly 10-minute
Ooh,
run
hold up.
earlier.
This might
so-
actually just be like a straight up jump from like
Sub 30
to like
possible?
yeah, no, this is very much like just a straight up like sub 30 winnable.
Hold.
Well, the
The
What's the
man
pace for
here,
the man, by the way?
looking not too great, but still 3 minutes ahead, or 3 minutes left rather. Like, I'm probably gonna say, given practice in the level, they will probably get something out of this. I will hope I'm not wrong. I am not getting canceled for caster cursing today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And oh, Albert having some costly deaths here in this room, but should still be on good pace. But we'll see. Yep, and they managed to hit it, but don't have a cover. Ooh.
And Ninja getting in a last minute improvement for Logi Botany, a 52-second cut.
Yo.
Will cement them in the mid 25s. The mid 25 for their sum. Well done.
Right. The man getting the ever soft log strat?
Nice.
Should still be PvPable, right?
Oh, definitely.
Last two
Gotta-
rooms here.
Might
Just need
take
to clutch
a
up.
might take a little bit with the last two rooms, but I believe in the man winning arc.
Okay, Albert
Oh.
through the room.
Let's go Elrak.
Unfortunately, I do not think we're going to be seeing a sub 30 from Alec, but this could still be a massive PV.
Well, they realized they went the wrong way. Okay. Huge. Went back around.
Hello, Prof. Neon.
Hi, Prof. How did your washed Hundo stream go? Oh, and misses the block, hits
Oh.
those springs. Oh, that's sad. It's tragic. A 201 after an 8-minute 8C. You love to see it. Pretty fire, actually. Yeah, the man in the last room of Construction Conundrum here. Iraq approaching later portion. I think his second. No, this is third last room.
Unfortunately, I'm
Awesome
not sure if
fragment.
this is PV for the man anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't
That was
look
a good
like it.
try.
Oh, big development. Just saw a minus 118 improvement from Arrow Bounce for Logi Botany. So that'll
Yo.
end their CTT, and they will get sub 35. So there's only one player left. See if we can get a last final improvement for all sub 35 players. But
Currently on the last room.
the man here with the
Oh, just
That
9
is-
seconds behind PV.
yeah, it's going to end it for the man, unfortunately. But well played. Very nicely done.
Very well played.
Yeah, but we still have Elric here in the last room, and that still looks
Yeah, that
like
should be
a very,
good.
very good improvement here.
Yeah,
2 minutes here.
Should
2
be
minutes.
a 32.
Nice.
Does this put
Big
Elric up
victory.
by a place?
Yeah, it should.
By 2, I think, even.
See, it was a 7:16, so it's a 2.5 minute improvement.
Yeah, it should move.
Yeah, it should move him above the man, actually.
8 minutes into overtime with the clutch 2.5 minute PB.
That's huge. We love that
And-
for Elric.
Yeah,
All
GG,
right.
everyone. That is-
GG's to everyone. This is the final leaderboard.
We have Secure at the top, 15 minutes and 800 milliseconds, and just barely shy of the sub 50, but impressive times here with the golden times here. You see that Secure has 8 first places in the session, 8 from 9 levels.
Yeah, and a broken world record, at least one, I think. I think it's the
True.
only one with Strawberry Orchard.
Yep.
But yeah, well played up there. 15 ahead of the rest of the competition, ahead of second place by 57 seconds.
We also
And-
have our second sub 16, which is Ev, sitting at second place. And below him, 2 more sub 17s. And in total, we have 9 sub 20s, which I think is pretty impressive.
Yeah, but don't forget Spirity here with the only other first place time.
Mhm.
Isles. Hitting Secure by 0.7 in first path. Shouts
Nice.
to Spirity here as well. We have some very good players here. You also see like the mid to high 18s is very close.
Kezron keeping that top 5 spot despite having that lowered amount of time. Still very very impressive to see that from Kezron as well. Shout
In
out.
addition,
Glad they were
we
able to play.
also have Dom, TNT, Go Bang, and Jula, who beat Savadra's time with
Yep.
getting sub 22s.
Well
And
done
we
to
also
all
have
of those.
Squad with their sub 25, and Ninja just squeezing out at the top 15. And
Then approaching the bottom of the leaderboards for the mid 25 area, having Ninja Pocket Wraith, Monster Shenanigans,
Mhm.
and then following up Ad and Epic, having a very close race near the end there, only 4 seconds apart. Elrac taking that the man bop with the 2-minute PB and Frosted Fragments, and then Arrow Bounce with that last minute improvement, putting them in the sub 35 range, and Jazzy Jonah at 35-38 to round it off.
right. That should be all for this event. Are
Yep.
we...
Happy anniversary, Strawberry
Happy
Jam.
anniversary, Strawberry Jam. And while we're still here, we also have a second part of the anniversary. We have a task showcase of every lobby in Strawberry Jam happening tomorrow at about the same time, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll start at the same time tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to check into everything that the task community has been getting into with improving just how fast the Madeline can go in every part of Strawberry Jam, there's been a large flurry of task improvements over the past few months, and especially with the announcement of the anniversary showcase. Yeah, big shout outs to Taskers. We'll see them tomorrow. But yeah, thanks to everybody for playing today. Thanks to all of the organization team, all of the event referees, everybody behind the scenes for maintaining balance and integrity for this event. Thanks to all of the SJ mappers that had made the maps shown in this CTT, and for all the SJ mappers in general for making the maps, the music, the Strawberry Jam, the entire thing that made this possible. Wonderful mod. I love this mod to death, and I don't think I will ever get over this.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody for coming out and watching, and thank you all.
Yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow. You do see the names here for the people that worked on everything, so shouts to everyone here again. But definitely tune in tomorrow for the test showcase, and we still have also left Archithon at the beginning of May, where submissions open in 10 days, I think, roughly. And we do have other events in between this big Strawberry Jam anniversary showcase. But to that, I think you have to join the Discord, because we will see announcements for that later.
All right, and I believe that's it from us.
Surely LMJax will jump in here in the event that we missed anything or he wants to talk about anything. Get in here, LMJax.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Everyone that participated in the event, everyone that helped in making this event a reality. CTT events are always so fun. I'm really happy we were able to showcase them here. And yeah, I think we can get on to rate someone.
I will mention the special thanks for Sleepy Dan to Polythesia, the artist that contacted the other sticker artists for use in this event. Good touch. Appreciate them. And all the stickers are excellent and banger. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna be looking for a raid 2.
Rodel, let's go. Rodel is trying to collab me and I'm going for a 45 all red berry speedrun time. An amazing time, is only 2 seconds off and has had a bunch of good bases. So definitely stay tuned. Maybe we will see the 45 ARP here in very soon.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, thanks everyone.
Take care. Have a good one.
Goodbye, everyone.